Many thanks for joining us on IATV News Update from our Lagos studios. I am Adegboyega Labiron. The federal government says May 29th inauguration of President Muhammadu Buhari for a second term is sacrosanct as against speculations of June 12th. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, made the announcement today in a chat with State House correspondents on the activities slated to mark the May 29th inauguration. He said the planned inauguration will be low-key and that a number of events slated for the inauguration will be held on June 12. This clarification solves the confusion occasioned by the directive issued by the presidency on June 2018, which switched Nigeria's Democracy Day from May 29 to June 12 to honor late Chief Moshood Kashimawo Olawale Abiola, the acclaimed winner of the June 12 annual election. The decision to have a low-key inauguration for the president, according to the minister, was taken at the meeting of the Federal Executive Council held on May the 8th. Labor unions today descended heavily on the Minister of Labor, Chris Ngige, following his refusal to inaugurate Frank Kokori as the chairman of the National Social Insurance Trust Fund, NSITF. The Labor Union led by the Nigerian Labour Congress stormed the streets of Abuja in a protest against the minister. The presidency had said Austin Nejamo Isire was the authentic chairman of the board of directors NSITF and will be inaugurated at the banquet hall of the Presidential Villa, Abuja, on Monday, and that's today. But the president of the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, Ayuba Waba, told workers that in the protest that corruption could not be fought if the government was allergic to putting people of integrity in position of authority. With their counterparts from United Labour Congress over a protest, members of the Osun State chapter of the Trade Union Congress on Monday clashed with their counterparts from the United Labour Congress over a protest staged by the TUC at the office of the Transmission Company of Nigeria in Osogbo. The TUC members had come to picket the Transmission Company of Nigeria office on the ground that members of the union are allegedly being maltreated by the TCN management.
There has been a lot of injustice since 2017, and the injustice is perpetrated by their MD, Alhaji Mohammed Abi and Indrans.
They are from TUC. We are from United Labour Congress of Norway. If one of our Canadians, you are afraid to agitate, but our members are also working here. They don't have right to stop us from working. Our members are here. It's our members that are here. And for your information, they don't have any single member here. They don't have any single member here. If they have any member, let them cut them out. You can't just come and disturb us. You have the vehicle is about to enter. They refuse our vehicle to enter.
The matter later degenerated into argument when members of the TUC tried to prevent members of the ULC tried to prevent members of the TUC from blocking their entrance to the company to prevent staff from entering the company, but for the intervention of security agents.
We are affiliates to TUC, but we have told TUC we don't have any crisis. They are just being used by some miscreants from somewhere. We saw this TUC leaflets on Friday, and that's why we immediately wrote a rebuttal that we don't have any crisis in transmission. We have no crisis with our management. The workers have no problem.
A senior officer of TCN debunked having any issue with their management. However, the TUC threatened to continue the industrial action until their demands are met by the management of the company. The Acting Inspector General of Police, Muhammadu Adamu, has revealed that the Special Anti-Robbery Squad has contributed up to 80% of the successes recorded by the Nigerian police force. Adamu made the remark after the commencement of a 3-day human rights training program for officers of SARS in Edo State. The IG, who was represented by CP Abiodun Odube, Commissioner of Police in charge of training and development, said this was in spite of the protests by Nigerians against the activities of SARS. He noted that one area of conflict between the public and SARS was in the area of human rights. He therefore called for a holistic approach to enhance the performance of the squad in handling matters affecting the Nigerian police. And now to Lagos State. Lagos State government has introduced a cyber security toolkit for small businesses. It is a free online resource that small businesses can use to significantly reduce their cyber risk and curtail incidences of cyber crime. The toolkit, which is a joint effort between the State Ministry of Justice and the Global Cyber Alliance (GCA), is an international cross-sector effort dedicated to eradicating cyber risk and improving the connected world. Speaking at the launch of the toolkit over the weekend, Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Adeniji Kazeem, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, described the toolkit as a great asset to small businesses, saying that the development will go a long way to tackle the menace of cyber crimes. Kazeem added that the toolkit will be regularly updated with the input from users, industry experts, and public and private partners across the globe. He said, as a thriving state which encourages inward investment and also supports indigenous small medium enterprises (SMEs) which are vulnerable to cybercrime, the initiative was appropriate and timely to the state. And with that, we come to the end of the news update from the Lagos studios of IATV. I am Adegboyega Labiron, thanking you for staying with us and saying good evening.